Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for our main event of the evening. 15 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. James Lights Out Toney is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Evander Holyfield's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action.
All right, gentlemen. Remember what I said. Protect yourself at all times. All right?
15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one.
You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strength. You can just see the muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
Toney with a nice counter punch. Just missed scoring with that punch. Blocks away that headshot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Able to dismiss it. James Toney's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, and there you go. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw it straight right down the middle. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Toney with a nice counter punch. James Toney's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by James Toney. Nice counter by Toney. James Toney's now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Holyfield's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an X-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Holyfield's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
Keep your hand up.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And a good counter by Real Deal. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. Get on that. Get on that.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Men digging in with uppercuts. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Nice counter by Toney. chin.
And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Toney's able to avoid that punch. After catching one by Evander Holyfield. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
You have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Here we go with the fourth round.
Come on, kid, fight.
Not able to land the headshot. Good counter punch. There it is! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Holy cow! James lights out. Toney's in a bad spot right now. He's been
Come on
stunned.
now, come on, keep busy.
James Toney with a nice counter punch. Toney's looking for some room, and he found a way to get it. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Great movement to get away from those punches. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. away. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Oh! A digging counter punch by James Toney. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Listen, I need to see more punches, okay? Whenever he misses, come on. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this fella. Get on that. Get on that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Able to get rid of that one. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Evander Holyfield's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
James Toney's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. Toney able to block it away. Oh! James lights out. Toney stunned, and he is hurt.
Wait, hey, no holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
James Toney blocks that punch. Holyfield with a block. Good defense, just covering up down low. Nice counter by Toney. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Wow, is he defensively sound. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
That head move more. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Evander Holyfield is being smart on the outside. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Toney with a nice counter punch. James Toney's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make it an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Good counter punch. James Toney's got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, Joe, if you haven't been taught it, it's not going to show up suddenly the night of the fight.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Stunned, and he is hurt. James Toney's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Listen, pick his jab. That's right. Pick his jab. When he throws the jab, you're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Evander Holyfield's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. James Toney with a nice counter punch. Toney's night is now starting to snowball downhill on him. Things haven't been going well. He's taken some big shots, and he's behind on the scorecards.
Now, right now, he needs to look for a trick, a little bit of a spot. He's not going to win the fight with his jab. It's too late for that. He's not going to win it by putting punches together to the body on the inside. He needs to find a way to land a big shot, and I think it can happen. It can happen with a left hook when his opponent throws that uppercut. Maybe just time him and catch him with that perfect shot.
frustrating his opponent with great defense. Able to get rid of that one. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by James Toney. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Good block. Missed that uppercut. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special effects have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Toney able to land the counter punch. Lights out. Toney stunned, and he is hurt. Evander Holyfield's pushing, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by James Toney. Toney able to land the counter punch. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Evander Holyfield is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Holyfield's showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great. Oh! Evander Holyfield's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
He'll throw some punches here.
James Toney's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Lights out. Toney's in bad shape. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Very nice defensive guard there. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Get on that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Holy cow! Evander Holyfield's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Back and forth exchange. Evander Holyfield's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jabs to start it. And then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Evander Holyfield staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Oh, James, lights out. Toney's in bad shape.
Come on, work it out.
Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's
Hey, no
bumbling
holding,
around this
no
ring.
holding.
Well, he's
Come on,
got to
punch
stop
it out.
moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. Blocks away that headshot.
That was good. Keep that up and we have this. Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you. You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. No need to get excited. You can win.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, this isn't a bad form of defense. You know who did it to you, so stay away from him, right?
Exactly. Keep range a little bit. Now it's up to his opponent to close that range.
Good block by James Toney. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. A shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark. Wow! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
But able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
No
and a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Let's get on that swelling.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves you something.
There it is! James lights out. Toney stunned, and he is hurt. Evander Holyfield's just creating... Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. Evander Holyfield, your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.